Ready.
Okay, we are now live. I want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon. I want to let everybody know we do have a class coming up this weekend. So tomorrow, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll have a class. We'll have a hands-on live event. After that, the prices of the courses are going up. So the price will go up on the 15th. Also, we got our next hands-on is going to be on the 17th. We have a next hands-on on the 17th. But tonight we have a special guest. We have Miss Roxanne Cross with us again from Appliance Repairman, and she's going to tell you how she can help you get leads and all the wonderful things she can do for your appliance repair business. So I'm going to step out the way and let Miss Roxanne tell you what she has going on for
Hi, everyone. First, I just wanted to say thanks to Mike for having me on again. This is now my second or
you. Yeah.
maybe second time on the show. And that I came on here, got me a lot of leads. Everybody was name dropping Mike and Appliance Boot Camp all over the place. So that was really cool to see how many people you reach. It's crazy how technicians all seem to kind of know each other too. I find that very interesting. Technicians from Georgia to Texas to Florida to Utah, everybody seems to kind of know each other. So I'm here today to tell all of Mike's viewers about the Appliance Repairman, which is the company that I work for. And what we do is we subcontract jobs. So it works like this. We take care of all of the advertising. So the customers will call us and they'll book their appointment with us. And we take down all of their information, their appliance details, and we write up the work orders and then post them on our website. So the idea is that when you want to take a job, when you're looking for extra work, be it for that day, for that week, all you have to do is pop onto the website, see the jobs that we have currently available on the board, and then just pick and choose from those. The magical word here is that they're real jobs. They're not leads. It's none of that. We're going to send you a lead that doesn't pan out. We charge you anyway. These are real service calls with a date and a time on them. A customer is expecting a technician. And so when you take a job, you have to go to the customer's home, do the service call, and give them the estimate. And so you decide what to charge for your repair. You decide if you want to mark up your parts and by how much. You decide what you're going to charge for labor. And if the customer wants to do that repair, you've also got to make it happen. You get the parts put together, leave it running. And so everything that you make off of that repair is yours to keep. You will collect payment directly from the customer, whether you make $100 or $1,000, we don't ask for any of it. That goes entirely to the technician. So then the question is, how do we make our money? It's not through lead fees or a monthly membership fees. We make our money strictly from service call fees. So we charge the customer the service call fee through their credit card over the phone, and we keep $59.99 of the service call fee. Now, some service call fees are much higher than that, depending on the type of appliance. And if that's the case, we give the difference to the technician. So an example would be a commercial appliance. Commercial appliance service call fee is $110. So we charge the customer the full $110 on their credit card, but we only keep our $59.99. So that means that we give that $50 difference to the technician, which they would get to keep in addition to what they make off of the parts and the labor. So it's a pretty sweet deal. It takes all of the hassle out of advertising. I know I've heard from a lot of guys anyway who have told me that they have spent hundreds of dollars monthly on these other lead companies or advertising with Google and Yelp and those sorts of things. You don't have to worry about that. We take care of all the advertising. We take care of booking the job, writing up the work order, and you literally just go online, click a button to accept the job. You get a guaranteed service call, and then you got to go out there and sell the job. That is on you, and getting the repair done and the parts and all that, that's on the technician. But we set it up so that you just do what you're supposed to do, what you guys are good at, which is fixing appliances and servicing customers. So that is the service that we offer at the Appliance Repairman.
Okay. What areas are you currently serving? Are you serving nationwide or just certain areas that you have right now?
Just about nationwide. We're in 42 states. So chances are pretty good that if there's somebody out there looking for work, we can find them work.
Okay. That is great. That is great. Now, how can they reach you?
So you can reach me directly at my office line, which I don't know, Mike, if you could maybe put the number in the description box, wherever this ends up.
I'll put in the description too.
All right. Okay, perfect. So my office line is 855-290-1600. That's my office line. My direct cell phone line is 669-223-5311. Pretty sure. Good number. 669-223-5311. That's my direct cell phone number, so I can get text messages at that number. And of course, we also have our website, which is the shortened version is www.11, as in the numbers 11, appliance.com. So through any one of those mediums, through the website, 1111appliance.com, the office line number, 855-290-1600, or my cell phone number, 669-228-5311. You can get a hold of me through any of those. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. Most of you guys already probably know me. As I'm told, I'm known now in the appliance repair industry because I'm always bugging people trying to get more techs and more jobs. And yeah, the sign-up process is very simple. It's free, as I mentioned. It's just a matter of filling out creating an account, really. It's like opening a Facebook or something. You create an account on the website. You send me a picture of your valid ID. We go through a quick little training session just so that I can make sure that you understand how the website works and all of that, and then you're ready to go. So if a technician were really eager to get started right away, I could have them up and running in as little as a day. So it's actually a pretty painless process.
Okay. And they collect payment directly from the customer, so there's no lead waiting to get payment or anything.
No invoicing, and they can collect payment however they want. If they do credit card, if they do cash, check, Venmo, Grubhub, whatever they want to do, they can accept payment in whichever way that they want to do that.
Okay. All right. That is wonderful. I'm so glad that you came back on, Miss Roxanne Cross. I see people in the chat saying they already use you too. So see Mr. Greg B say he used you. So I'm seeing great things. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm always glad to, yes, it's my job. Yes, I have to find technicians, but it's also really cool when I actually I usually establish a rapport with the technicians and get to know them. And some of them start taking jobs and they forget about Roxanne. But I do have some that actually call me back and thank me saying, this is so much better. My business is really growing. I'm not spending all this money on advertising anymore. I've actually, I just bought myself a truck, or I've brought on 2 more guys and I'm training 2 more guys and we're spreading. I've had technicians that start, one guy in Miami, Florida, and now they're accepting jobs in Kansas, they're accepting jobs in Georgia, they're accepting jobs in Texas. So they have their own little networks and they spread out. It's really rewarding to see. It's very rewarding.
Okay. That's good. I see some people say they're going to be giving you a try. So expect some calls and just tell them that Appliance Bootcamp sent you. And
yes. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. When you call me or text me or sign up on the website, make sure there's going to be a form on the website that says, how did you hear about us? Type in Mike Sneed, Appliance Bootcamp, or if you get me on the phone, just make sure to tell me. A lot of them say, I think I saw you on YouTube. Is this really Roxanne? I saw you on YouTube. Just tell me where you heard from me, and that way we can give Mike his thanks for helping us out.
Okay. We really appreciate it. And you're free to come back on anytime you get ready. Just reach out.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Mike, and thank you all for having me.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, I want to thank Roxanne and Appliance Repairman again for coming back out, letting they can help you all. And once again, that's for experienced technicians, people who are ready to do CODs. Once you're ready to do CODs and you want to pick up your CODs and don't want to spend money on advertising, that's a great way to go. So look them up and give them a try. That wouldn't be for nobody who's just starting out. Just starting out. You're gonna want to go. You're gonna want to do third-party warranty calls. You don't want to just start off doing CODs. But for those people who've been out there and have the confidence and the experience where they can do CODs, that's a great way to go. Just want to let everybody know again, just getting started again, that we have a class coming up this weekend. Can't wait to meet the guys and young ladies that are going to be showing up for class tomorrow. Also, we're going to have a class in September the 17th. And the price is going to go up for the Appliance Bootcamp on August 15th. So you got 3 more days if you want to get in at the price that we have it now. The price is going up. Also, I want to let everybody know that we're getting a lot of people. they are reaching out, wanting to partner up with us at Appliance Boot Camp and you all. When I say Appliance Boot Camp, I'm talking about you all. Getting a lot of feedback, especially when we start talking about 1,000 men and women in the industry coming together, putting in $1,000. I have gotten maybe 5 or 6 major companies and major players reached out to me about doing some things globally within the appliance repair business. So, with that being said, I think it's time now for us to start talking and finding a direction to go because it's something that we can do. And people are really taking us serious when we said that. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of major people have reached out to me and saying things that they would like to team up with us if we decide to do that, to go and do things on a global global platform in appliance repair. So what I'm going to do next week, I'm going to announce the time. We're going to have a webinar for the people who have paid for appliance boot camp. I'll send out a link, and that link you'll be able to come in, and we're gonna start talking out. I'll share with you all some of the stuff that people have presented and want to know if we'd be interested in doing. I told them I can't make any decisions. It'll be all of us, but I want to. We need to start having those serious conversations if this is something serious we want to do. A lot of people really believe in us. It's kind of funny. When I first started doing this, I had a lot of people tell me, "You saying too much about African American men and this and that," and I kept telling everybody, it's not just African American men; it's for everybody. But I have to look and see who are the people who are coming. And I got over 90% of the people coming are African American men. So with that, I kind of defended that. That saying that's my base. I have to talk to them, and it's funny that now that's one of the bases of. And these are not African American men that are and people who are coming to me. These are other races and stuff that are coming and say, I love what you all are doing, and I'm seeing what you all are doing, and I think it's a great thing, and we want to team up and help y'all meet y'all goals. So with that, it's funny how that actually, at one time, some people would thought that that would have been something bad. That is now it's coming out to be to the advantage. That they say they would like to see us come together and do these things, and they would like to be a part of it. And they look at it as almost like uh, us as African American men. It's almost like the communities. It's almost like the community that this in distress that has a lot of value once you build it back up. So that's the way they're looking at it, and they want to team up, and they have the ability, and they have done global things before. Like I say, we have 3 or 4 different companies, serious companies, that are reaching out that would like to talk to us about doing something global. So next week I would start giving more information about us having, we'll call it a town hall meeting amongst appliance boot camp, and start putting this stuff out there and see which way we want to go with it. Okay, but in the meantime, this is going to be a pretty quick one today because we have a class and I need to get ready for the class. Uh, but today we're going to be talking about just start a service company. This right here, kind of going if like I say, I've listened. Everybody listens to the same YouTube guys about business and stuff, and YouTube women about business all the time. So there's no surprise when everybody see this. Um, and I love Glendon. Glendon is Glendon Cameron. I watch a lot of stuff that he puts out. I love Glendon. Um, and everybody looks at everything that we all do. But I think a lot of times, a lot of people say just start a service company, kind of like they say with the skilled trades. There's something very, very easy to do. Um, to just start a service company, you're going to just go make money. It's not like that. It's to start a service company is it takes a lot of work and a lot of skill to do it. And I think that's what's happened a lot with the skilled trades back in the days too. People just looked at skill. Oh, you take it. You're going to be working in skilled trades where you ain't smart enough to go to college. And I think people think that's the same way about service company. Oh, all you gotta do is just get a lawnmower, go mow somebody's grass. It's one thing to start a service company just to make $10 or $15 to get some gas money to get to work, or to get you to pay your light bill for the next get some money to pay your light bill. It's something totally different for you all to start a service company and quit your job within the month and be able to support your family and support your family and live the life that you have. Uh, that's not nothing easy. That's extremely hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it, but it's extremely hard. And starting any business, if you to quit your job and depend solely on any business that you do, not just a service business, not just I don't care what business it is. In order to do that, it's extremely hard, and it normally takes somewhere between 2 to 5 years to halfway figure it out. Then it takes you another 5 to 10 years to master it. So that's why you see a lot of times when you hear Glendon say it's going to take you 2 to 5 years for you to get your business up and running, he's talking about you going into a business you know nothing about. You go into a business you know anything you know nothing about, it's going to take you 2 to 5 years before you figure it out. And most of the time, people quit before the 2 to 5 years and go another route because they don't have the capital to make it those 2 to 5 years to get to the point where they can figure it out. So so him and I had I was typing in on his show yesterday. And, we had a little back and forth um, about teaching, getting somebody to be able to quit their job within a month or two after taking a course. So yeah, we can you can quit your job or two within a month or so of taking applied food care if you follow the blueprint. Um, uh, but you have to think you're not starting a business from scratch. You're starting a business that somebody with 20 years of experience has went through and found all the landmines, and they're just giving you a cheat sheet and saying, "Hey, this is what you do in order to do it." So if you get that, you can start a business within a month and be profitable and able to walk away from your job. Like I was showing in a video not too long ago, uh, I gave matter of fact, let me grab this right here. Uh, this right here, this right here is my old business plan that I bought to start my mattress business. I'm gonna pull something out of here and see what happened with us as African Americans. Um, we don't go out and buy people's business plans. We think we have to do everything by ourselves, and we have to figure it out all by ourselves. I don't care what type of business you're trying to go into. Somebody else has done it, and somebody else very similar. Somebody has done something very similar to it, and uh, they have done it, and they figured it out. And they wrote a, they you can buy their business plan, and their business plan will tell you how to get going, and you ain't got to go that 2 to 5 years. So right here, this right here, it tells, good Lord, I don't know if I'll get in trouble, but I'm going to flash it real quick. Uh, uh, this right here, yeah, you can't see anything. I don't think. Let me get it back. Uh, I don't think you can see anything. You can't see the word, but I'll read it off to you. Right here, it tells you what your average selling. It's telling you everything you need to do. This right here says month number one. Month number one, they tell you you're gonna have an average selling price of a mattress of about $400. They say you're gonna sell 20 mattresses. You're gonna sell 20 mattresses in your first month. That means you're gonna sell 5 mattresses weekly. Your average profit margin is going to be $150. They're going to tell you how many sets you need to go buy on hand. They tell you buy 20 sets on hand. They tell you what you need to have in your sets. They said in your inventory, you're going to need 10%. You're going to need 15%, 10% twins, 15% fulls, queens 50%, kings 25%. And they'll tell you special product line. They're gonna tell you go buy this line, go buy 8 Corsicana models, and they tell you this and that. They tell you how many metal bed frames you need, how many road signs you need to put out, how many Craigslist ads you need to put out per day. And they even tell you how to even write the Craigslist ads, how many Facebook posts you need to do, and how much you need to spend on Facebook, how many flyers per week, how many ads you need to put in the newspaper per week, how many referral cards you need to pass out per week, how many phone calls you need to make. It tells you everything you need to do step by step, and it goes all the way for a whole year of how you do it. And when you're doing this is not guessing. You're not going through and trying to figure it out and figure out what's going on. So what happens with us as African Americans, we think nobody can tell us nothing. We got to do it ourselves. Ain't nobody done it but me. So I'm going to go there, and it's going to take me 2 to 3 years to figure it out. It's not going. It don't take you 2 to 3 years to figure out when somebody has done it for 20 years. They don't figure it out for you, and they have told you what you need to do, and you can quit your job. When I bought the ice cream parlor business, when I bought that boot camp for the ice cream parlor, he had nothing in there with me working because he doesn't work in his ice cream parlor. It showed me exactly what. If I had to go there and figure out how to make every ice cream, what ice cream to buy, what flavors to buy, how to market it and all that stuff, and how to staff it, and what machines to have, and how to get past the health department, and how you label it, to figure all that stuff out. It take me 5 years, and still I probably would fail within that 5 years. But what happened? Nobody tells us to go out and buy people's business plans. You go out and buy people's business plans, you follow their business plan. Now, the reason why most of us don't like to buy people's business plans, because once you start reading through the business plan, you're going to hit something real quick that's going to make most of us, especially African Americans, not be able to do it, because most of the time they're going to expect you to have $25,000 to maybe $50,000 working capital to do a business, especially if you're going to be doing something like this. You're going to be in the retail, or you're going to be in the product business like I'm doing with the ice cream parlor or something. They're going to want you to have somewhere between $20,000 to $50,000 working capital to get to the point where the business is self-sustaining. So they'll tell you how to fix everything up. Once you fix everything up, you're going to then have to wait and have that working capital to go through until the business actually get rooted. And that's just like planting a tree. You can't go the first day and pull no fruits off this tree. So you got to wait till the tree is mature enough to pull fruit off. But that's the same thing why they want you to have working capital. Now, this is the thing about appliance repair. When I was telling him, appliance repair is a different animal. Appliance repair is a different animal because it produces just like one of these right here. It produces just like that. It produced more than the ice cream parlor. It produces more than anything I've seen for the amount of money that you put in. It's one of these. It's a rapidly growing plant. You plant a seed tonight, and that thing tomorrow morning, that thing popping up in a week or so. You pulling fruit off of that thing. So appliance repair is a different animal. And any type of skilled trade business, if you was doing HVAC, if you were doing plumbing, you were doing electrical, any of those skilled trade businesses, it produces the same way. Only thing, the electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, you have to have a contractor's license. Appliance repair, you don't have to have a contractor's license. So what happens? It produces, and the money that it kicks off for the money you put in, it allows you to walk away from that job almost the next day. Because what happens? Unless you got a job that's paying you $85 an hour, you learn in the first week or two that you lose the money by going to work. And the thing where people say you need to, I found this out too. When I was teaching from the first the 2 years I've been teaching appliance boot camp. JP and I, y'all used to remember we used to butt heads a lot because JP tell people just quit your job. It ain't worth it. Quit your job. I was afraid to tell people that because I'm thinking everybody making $100,000. That's because that's what I see on Facebook. That's what I see on Instagram. When people come to the class, they making $100,000. So I'm thinking everybody's making $100,000, and I'm thinking, they making money. Um, and so I'm telling them, don't quit their job. I want you to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up. And I'm thinking that their job is paying them enough money. But I quickly realized that majority of the people won't making no money at their job. They won't making $90, maybe $110 a day at their job. That's all they're going to make. They can make that in one service call, so they won't lose anything. So that's why they walking away from those jobs. And even so, like I said, if you're making 100,000, if you're making 100,000 per year, that after they take taxes and all that, it's still not no money compared to appliance repair money. So they won't lose anything. So that's why they're able to walk away from those jobs, and that's why they're able to stay viable and still make it. And it doesn't require the money that you have to put out like other businesses in order to make it. Like I say, I love what he's doing with the car business. He's putting the car business out there. But God knows he got a $500,000 thrown out into that car business, and it's still bleeding. It's bleeding like a stuck hole. That car business is bleeding. And so he's patching it up and getting it going. But God knows $500,000, that's a lot of money to throw out there. And I'm looking at that industry. I'm looking here in the RTP area. Enterprise got out of renting to local people because now Enterprise won't rent no car to you unless you come in there with an airplane ticket. You got to show your boarding pass. Say, hey, I just flew into RDU and I need to get a car. They won't rent to local people because of the way he's experiencing. I saw Triangle Rental Car. Triangle Rental Car used to rent to local people before this Hypercar and Toro and all that came, and they got out the business and they were major. They had 2 or 3 different places. They was in Charlotte. They was in I think they might have been in Atlanta. They was in Garner, and they closed down and got out of it. I think because of this reason. Right now, if I want to rent a car from Enterprise, and I'm here local, like if we take trips and I need to go pick up my family and in-laws, I need to get a 15 passenger van. I have to rent it through my business, through the commercial side. They won't allow you to get no personal car unless you can show them a boarding ticket. I think because of that. And I started looking at stuff like that. Then I go and I reach out to people like Triangle Rental Car and try to figure out why they got out so they can tell me, hey, it might not be any money in there now. You need to move out because the market on shift, kind of like the old taxi cab thing. But the taxi cab, ain't no money because of Uber. So you don't want to buy no medallion now. It might be the same thing there. But that's what I do. I go out. I'm what you call. I'm 48 years old. I don't have 10 years to try to figure out a business anymore. I got someplace I need to park my money, and I want to park it. I want to find me a business that's up and that I want to find me a business that I can do quick and get up and running and make my money. I don't want to be out here trying to figure it out, running it every day. So that's what I do. I go out and I buy these business plans like that. Now it costs you money to do it. They're not going to just give you the business plan. You have to when you're interested in somebody's business plan, you have to actually you have to email them or call them and say, hey, I'm interested in your business plan. and then from there, you're gonna have to tell them where you want to. Where some places you have to tell them where you want to, where to give them the zip codes of where you want to put the business. And some other people will tell you, well, we don't have any locations in that area. These are zip codes that we have that you can buy, because they don't want to oversaturate an area. So then you have to look at those zip codes. Then they'll tell you how much those zip codes cost. And you'd be like, okay, can I look at the business plan? Yeah, send me $2,500. I'll say you can look at it. Send me $4,000. You can look at it, or we can get you pre-approved to make sure that you can even purchase it. Show us that you can purchase this business if we give it to you. If you're doing like a franchise, some of the other places they'll do it the same way. They say, yeah, you can get the business plan. They're not gonna what you call. They're not gonna sit there and hold your hand or anything like that. They expect you to be seasoned business owner. When you come there, they say, hey, here go the business plan. Give me $3,500 and move on. And you grab the business plan. You gotta be seasoned enough to actually read it and go and adapt it. It ain't gonna be exact. It's not gonna be exact. Uh, you have to actually like the ice cream parlor. Like some people have on holidays and stuff. They have big sales at their ice cream parlor. Me on holidays like Fourth of July, Memorial Day, stuff like that. It's a slow time for me at my ice cream parlor. And the reason why, because I'm an hour and a half away from the coast. So most of the people that live here, that come, most of my customers that's here that would be coming to get ice cream, they have beach houses or they go to the coast for the weekend. So here, holidays, everybody go to the coast. It's a ghost town. So I don't get anything for the holidays or anything. So you have to figure that stuff out in your market. So the first year it was good because the first year was really good because everybody was locked down because of COVID. So I said, okay, the next year I need to double up on my products and stuff for the holidays. Then I looked at where everybody at, where they're at the beach now. So I know next time going up, my holidays during the summer, everybody's at the beach or they're in the mountains. Hour and a half either way, you go to the beach or the mountain. So it's a ghost town here. So you figure that stuff out. But that's the stuff that you have to when you're doing businesses. That's what allow you. And I'm not gonna buy no business and say I gotta wait 5 years to figure it out if it's gonna run and make it or not. Now, if I got the money, I'm just gonna buy a business, buy their business plan, and from there, I know exactly where I should be hitting it. If I got a problem where I'm not hitting, if I follow all the steps that they have in there for me to do, if I'm not somewhere close to that, then I can call them people up and say, hey man, it doesn't work. I got to see what's going on, and then they'll have somebody to actually walk me through it and see where I've messed up someplace. And most of the time, is you doing something you're not supposed to. They tell you you need to send 5 ads, and you say I'm gonna do 3. What you gotta do? There's a reason I told you to do 5. Do exactly like I told you. So that's what you do, and that's how you can buy a business, and you can be out and your job and running, making money within the first month or so. When somebody go buy a McDonald's or Wendy's or a tropical smoothie, or if you go buy a Subway, you're not going to go buy that and think you're going to be stuck in there doing the work for 2 or 3 years. No, you go buy it and then you get they give you they send you the trainer for a little while, show you how to run the store, and then from there your store up and running. Like now, our ice cream parlor is up and running. I'm not over there taking orders. They making ice cream. They doing everything, and it's up and running because I bought the business plan to make it run like that. And so that's how that works. I'm gonna read a little bit what we got going in the chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here because, like I said, I gotta get ready for the class tomorrow. What's up, BK from the Rockies? All right. What's up, 89 Dr. Funk? They networking. What's up, Jason Van Zant? All right. Preston Joyner, what's up? All right. 89 Dr. Funk, what's going on? Okay, he's talking about appliance repairman, LV handy appliance. So they use them. Greg B said they use them every day. Okay, there you go. Good job. All right, what's up, Lamar? Uh, LV say he need more work. Okay. All right, we'll read this. This is L. Koppel. This is cool. Set up. A lot of customers are willing to pay $59.99 and not go to repair. Therefore, you're working for free. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't quite use them. But if you got somebody who's doing a tire kick like that, most of the time you can fill them out over the phone. Somebody who's tire kicking. Um, and it's up to you to really sell them once you get there. But most of the time, you can tell a tire kicker when you get them on the phone. All right. Good tech appliance repair. Family, time to give them a try. Maybe travel around the country. Okay, yeah, you could do that. You definitely could do that with that good tech. I didn't think about that. Just turn on the board wherever you get to. All right. El Chapo, don't get me wrong. When the job hits, it's a cool. KOO. I'm terrible with acronyms. Come up. Okay. Rox and the team are great and very responsive. Okay. What's up, Terry, the electrician? All right. Um, okay, they're networking. What's up, Picture Man? What's up, ABC fan? Okay. They networking still. Um, networking. Uh, Mike, I think people think it's easy to start a service business. Like you just show up at this more to make it in a business. Yeah, it is. A lot of people think that a service business is just a simple business. I think a lot of it has to do with you all. I think a lot of it has to do with you all, the way you all y'all man. I'm telling you, you all have really disrupted the market on this appliance on business altogether. Because you all are now showing up and saying, I got a business up and running. I quit my job. I'm this and I'm that. And I think people want to say, well, that's just those service guys right there doing that. But it's not. If you buy anybody's, you go out and you buy anybody's business plan that's been up and running business for 20 or some years, and they don't went out there and figured out all this stuff, you can easily pick it up and get your business going. And but we nobody never shows us that. And a lot of times we don't have the money to be honest. A lot of times we don't have the money to do it, and that's what makes appliance repair so good. And that's what makes the appliance boot camp so good. Is the fact that you all pretty much getting like a little franchise for little or nothing that you can pick up, and within a month or so you up and running and making your money. Even if you're doing just one or two stops a day, that's three times as much money you would make at any job, four times as much money you would make working for somebody at a job. And then you're not only that, you're learning the actual business side. So that now you do have enough money and enough cash flow to go and get another real passive income business. Where within a year, 2 years time, you got 40, $50,000 cash that you have to invest and put someplace. And now you can really go out here and you can buy your subway, whatever, and be okay because what's happening, like me, my appliance repair business supports my family, supports my needs and everything. So it gives the other stuff I need to do time to mature to help out. So I don't have to go out there and depend on the ice cream parlor. I don't have to really depend on my real estate. I don't have to depend on anything. Me doing my little appliance boot camp. I don't have to depend on appliance boot camp. I don't have to depend on me doing my license holding. I don't need to depend on any of that because I can go out here with appliance repair and make $500 to $1,000 per day, and it won't hurt me. And I get time for those other resources to mature and be able to help out. And so that's what the great thing about appliance repair that we're able to have this have this product and resource at our hands that we can do that. I don't know other place. I don't know no other business that you can do it. That's why I say appliance repair is a different animal. All right, my apps might work in the blueprint. It take works, no doubt. Okay, hey, now Dr. Funk. Yeah, man, I saw Glenn's replay from yesterday. He seemed a little heated when you posted at your statement. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, Glendon is great, very, very, very smart, very, very smart. I don't know why, but for some reason, um, I, 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 I don't know why he doesn't believe JT is able to help people do the things that he does. Um, but JT, like I said, JT connects people. JT vets the people that he brings on, and he brings on seasoned entrepreneurs and connect people with them with their products. And that's what's good. The people who get those products, they're able to go do it. Now, if you're gonna go out here and and do something totally different than what JT tells you to do, JT, like for instance, I heard somebody say something about the pallet business, this and that. They couldn't get no pallets and this and that. Now, a lot of times, you get to the situation like I get a lot of times. So people just listening to the videos don't want to buy the course, and they decide I'm gonna go start a appliance repair business. I'm gonna go start a dryer vent cleaning business. They haven't bought the course. They just listening, and then they go out here and try it. Oh, it don't work. Well, you didn't buy. Then you find out they ain't bought the course, but they tell people it don't work. They ain't bought the course because they think they can do it for the free 99. It doesn't work like that. You have to get it from somebody who actually can tell you exactly how to do it because all of it matters. And that's the same thing too. If you go out here and start an appliance repair business, and you go out here and you say I'm going to charge people $65 service call, and I'm going to charge people $150 to fix their appliance. You go out here and do it, and you get all the work in the world, and what'll happen? You be broke and bankrupt within 2 years, and then you be saying it don't work. It don't work. Well, all that stuff matters. Somebody has to come to you and tell you why you need to charge $85 an hour because you don't know. You don't know that your health insurance is included. You don't know your retirement is included. You don't know if vehicle costs included. Your cell phone is included in that. Being able to buy the stuff that you need from appliancology is included. All that stuff is included in that $85 per hour that you're charging. Because nobody sits you down and tell you that, you don't know, and you getting all this work, but it's actually hurting you because you charging not properly. So that's the stuff why you have to have somebody who's done it before. That's the key elements that people are missing, and that's the stuff it usually takes 2 to 5 years to figure out, and most people don't never figure it out. Yeah, there you go. Terry the electrician. Yeah, starting a service business around the skills you already have is the simplest type of business to start. But even then, it's not easy. A lot of people seem to think it means easy. Yeah, that's what Michael Gerber, the email. That's what he write about all the time. People think they have people who technicians who think they can be an entrepreneur and go out there and can't do it. And I'll be honest with you, that's what the companies that are reaching out, that want to partner up with you all. That was one of the things that they told me. They say they love the fact that you all are becoming entrepreneurs, business owners, because they say what happens. They try to partner up. They said this is the exact words. I heard this from three people, three companies. They said what happens. We we come and we want to partner up with. We look at this industry and we see all of the potential that it is in this industry. It's untapped, and we've tried many a times to partner up with different companies to go global to do stuff. But they say what happened. Everybody that we partner up with, we find out that they self-employed. That they don't think business owners. They all they're thinking about is like a technician. They're gonna do everything by themselves. They don't want to hire a staff. They don't want to pay for marketing. They just want to do everything by themselves. They want to be self-employed all their life. They don't want to think about like have a back end office and stuff and go global. And what happened? It hinders their product because here they are. They got a product that they can put behind us or behind some other company and make millions and millions of dollars. But what happened because that person Instead of him hitting the gas and say let's go, he pulled the handbrake up and say let's slow down because I can't do it all by myself. He want to do it all by himself, and so that's the thing that the company wanted to reach out and partner with you all the most is the fact that you all want to be entrepreneurs and not so much just technicians and stuff. And I heard that from three companies that reached out. El Chapo, how many on here making less than 1,000 per week profit running your appliance repair business? Uh, I don't know if you run it full time. I don't know many people uh, make less than 1,000 per week. Um, Most people I talk to, I don't know. Most people make close to 1,000 per day. Somewhere close to between 500 to 1,000 per day that I know. I don't know many people are going to be running making less than 1,000 per week profit. Oh yeah, Quentin Hodge said hit the like button. Okay. Bob Knight, what's up, ABC fam? Salute, Mike. Hey, how you doing? G Man, nothing is easy or free. Nah, it's not. It's not easy. It's not easy. Um, I don't know what Pro Connect is. Bob Knight don't know about Pro Connect. Uh, Here we go. A9. One thing about watching Glenn and Carver in the business is that these group of people in that market, these are murdering his. There it is. I was talking to somebody and they told me it's funny. They said Atlanta has become the new Nigeria for the scam. Not nothing bad about Nigeria, but people used to say that that Nigeria was a place where that you could get scammed a lot, but they said Atlanta done overtook the whole world as scam and stuff, and it's crazy. I be listening to his stuff. Yeah, it's funny. It's very funny, and sometimes I'll be honest with you. When not some of the stuff that I see they doing to his car, it makes me mad. I get mad. So why are they messing the man cars up like that for no reason, and it makes you mad? So Glendon is very smart. He's very smart. Matter of fact, I look and I say, okay, this right here is might be the loss leader. You get the cars and you get people to tune in and watch that, and you get the emotional rise. Cause you get emotional rise out of me. I get mad about them doing the cars. I want to see more of the videos and stuff. So he's very good, very smart, and very tactical. So I love that about him. All right, they networking. G-Man. Yeah, Glenn got a lot of knowledge. Very smart guy. Aloha Appliance Repair. Busy family, very excited about the things that are coming up soon. Yeah, me too. Okay. All right. Terry the electrician. Business is about risk versus reward. If you want the reward, you got to be able to willing to take the risk involved. If you cannot stand the risk involved with a certain type of business, then it's not for you. That's correct. That's correct. All right. What's going on, DCNF? Appliance repair. This very physically demanding. No, it's not. I don't think so. I know we have a lot of young ladies that's doing it. So no, it's not physically demanding. Fight Club. What's up, ABC family, Mike? I plan on coming up to the area and patronize a couple of your businesses this weekend. Much continued success. Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got class coming up this weekend, so come on up. There you go, DCNF. Can't be afraid to invest in yourself. All right. What's up, Gary Ross? Yep, fixed and variable costs. I think that's what DCNF is talking about. Yep. MacArthur Moore. Hey, ABC family. Hey, Mike. I'm having trouble getting going. Haven't gotten an email, phone call from a third party warranty company. All right. What city are you in? Um, and what you can do, you see that phone number that's scrolling at the bottom, 919-373-5526. You can call me that. Call me there on Monday. I got class tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. But if you bought the course, just call me on Monday and we'll figure it out, see what's going on with you. All right, RE Appliance Repair. What's up, Mike and ABC family? All right. Salute the Grandmaster Mike and ABC family. All right. Warren Davis. I'd rather make 150 and have more time than make 300 and work 12 to 15 hours 7 days a week. Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. And what happened, that's what happened when people would start coming and JT, they were quitting their jobs even before they got here. And I would be telling JT, man, don't tell them not to quit their job. And JT was telling me, man, they're not making any money, Mike. That you don't realize how much somebody making $500 a day. You teaching somebody how to make $300 to $500 a day starting off. They're not making that money. Sometimes they have to work 3 days to make that money. So what they're leaving is not anything. So it took me a while. Yeah, ATL's new Nigeria for scamming. Yeah, that's what somebody told me. All right, Mr. O just made $790 putting on a start relay for a Kenmore refrigerator not cool. There you go. Great. Yeah. Uh, the networking. Mr. O, what's up? Osei Bean. Appliance repair is more mental than physical. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. Especially now, we have man. Yesterday was a, yesterday was a day, man. I had a Samsung refrigerator, and and with I think the people who installed the refrigerators took the doors off, and I think they broke a wire going to the door, so then the panel won't, the actual front panel won't light up. So we there, and I'm gonna trace out the wire, see if I got voltage going to the panel. And Samsung makes me so mad. On the schematics, they have wire colors, one color, but then it starts off at the panel at one color. So at the control board, you see the right color. Up there at the top, at the connector, where it connects at, it connects, but they use a connector, but they change wire colors. So I'm looking at the schematics, and I'm seeing one wire color leaving the control board. Then I go over to the user interface board, and I don't see no wire colors. Where the wire colors at? I don't see it. So we go up there to the plug where the plug come off at, and and the plug. I see those wire colors are the right ones, but then the panel of the door that they use is a totally different wire harness, different colors and stuff. So all that stuff, and I'm fighting this thing, trying to figure out that it's the plug is different. So I finally figured out. I found the wire that was broken up there at the top. After about 45 minutes of trying to figure that out, I found the wire that's broken. When they put it back in, like the screw caught it, you can see where it was bent and broke. So that sent the power over to the actual user interface. But what happened? It's a little plastic tray, little grill that slides in right up under where you get your water and ice at, right there in the dispenser. That drops down on the floor, and I had to get up on the ladder to actually look at the actual plug. I'm walking down off the ladder. I don't see the little thing on fail. My foot steps on the plastic, and when it steps on the plastic, it slides. And my weight was on that little plastic thing, and I slide and do like a split. And guess what? That little plastic thing is a hardwood floor. It scratched it scratched the damn hardwood floor right there in the kitchen. And I'm looking and I'm pissed off, really mad. Now, God dang it. Now I scratched the lady hardwood floor, and I gotta get the hardwood floor fixed. So I called the flooring guy. It's $790 for him to fix it. So here it is now. I'm really I'm doing I'm doing I'm doing the work for free, you know, because I got to fix the floor. But that's what you have to do. You have to make it right. And in situations like that, when I've done it, you gotta have your flooring guy. I use Clayton Flooring here in Clayton. You gotta have your flooring guy or your insurance agent on call right in there. Oh my man, I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm gonna call the flooring guy now. He come out. I called the flooring guy. They came out that same day. They told me what the price is. I said I'm gonna handle everything. They give her samples. They tell her what they're gonna do. They take care of it. I pay for it. and refrigerator fixed. But that's the stuff you just have to de-escalate that type of stuff. So, but yeah, so I went there to help out a sub and ended up costing myself $780. All right, yes sir. Okay, you got some networking going. Thanks, Terry. Oh yeah, I got my popcorn over there. Killed two bags already. Thanks, I appreciate that. Uh, thanks. I have a commercial cleaning business now. I do the work. I'm tired. Yeah, yeah. So that's the thing. Uh, when you go out and get a job, when you go out and have to do when you have to go out there and do all the work yourself, you get tired of it. And the way I do it, appliance repair, I'm teaching you. You can go out and get subs. We show you how to get subs, but it kicks off enough cash so you can do like I do. I don't like having a lot of. I don't like. You can't grow your appliance repair business where your appliance repair business have 10, 15 technicians and you make millions of dollars. You can do that. I don't like working with technicians and stuff anymore. I like the high school kids where I can get them here for 4 or 5 hours. You get two scoops here, so get $4 and move on. So what's it called? I like them better than the subs and the technicians. But you can grow your business that way. But what I do, I take the cash flow from the appliance repair business and go out and start other businesses that give me passive income. That's my retirement. And I buy real estate like that too. MacArthur. Okay, Mike. I'll call Monday. Yeah, call Monday and we'll get you straight. Yeah. Hey, now, Dr. Funk. Yeah, Mike. I remember you and JP would have those quit your job calls at the boot camp. You was always grabbing your chest when JP talk. Yeah, yeah, all the time. If you came to those first boot camps, JP was just telling everybody quit their job, quit their job, quit their job, and I'll be so afraid. I said, man, these guys uh, gonna quit their jobs. They're gonna starve to death. Their families. I felt like all the pressure was on me. But once we got going, and I realized, okay, they're good. They weren't making a lot of money to start with, and the product worked. We good. Oh, you can quit. I don't mind. Greg B. Okay, I had that same issue with Samsung refrigerator. It would be like the doors open all day. You had to order a door, and it was discontinued. But I found one on eBay. Okay, all right, there you go. Okay. I noticed on hardwood floors with do 40 will remove scratch. WD 40 will remove scratches. Nah, this one no scratch. It dug in deep. It dug in deep. My those Bojangles biscuits and fries. My weight on it, man, it dug in there deep. And yeah, yep. You have to pay the cost to be the boss. Yep, yep. I hate working for free. I might go down there. Uh, I might have to go take a picture of it and show people the before and after. But yeah, I messed it up. I messed it up. And like I say, with the Samsung refrigerator, it worked for a while, but then they said it got to a point where every time they open and close the door, it would come on and go off. So we found the broken wire. Um, and what I'm doing, I'm just they're not gonna buy a new door because we just gonna slice it and go slice it on the outside. Um, well, it's getting close to 9 o'clock now. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I have to get ready to get out of here because we got class tomorrow. And I want to let y'all know next week I'm going to send out for everybody who has purchased the Appliance Bootcamp. I'm going to send out a link, and we're going to have a town hall discussion. Like I said, we got some major companies that have reached out and really want to work with us to do something global. They're really interested in what you all are saying, that $1,000, 1,000 companies. It's funny. It's funny. When you really have the resources. No, it's one thing to talk and say you want to do something like that and whatnot. But when they see you all and they know you all they know y'all have a skill set and you have the capital to do it. And they know that, like they were saying, you have people all across the United States already. So it's easy for us to turn it on for everybody. and go. One company told me, all I got to do is hit a button and we ready to go. So that's a different story when we saying you want to do something and talk about all the stuff we want to do in the future. It's a different thing like we are now, where we saying, hey, we got the ability to do it. We just right now don't have the back end to make all this stuff work. We don't have the back end to make this stuff work. And uh, and and right now the 917 boot camp costs. If you get it now, it's $1,500. If you wait until Sunday, it's going to go up. The price is going up. I don't know the price yet. I'm still working some things, but the price is going to go up for the online and the hands-on. Um, but what happened? They're saying they're talking, doing some serious stuff. Where now right now they're talking about bringing in accountants to do nothing but to handle nothing but appliance repair. And we will have a whole team of nothing but accountants to handle y'all appliance repair business. And to train us on accounting. They can do all of the marketing. They can do all of the back end stuff for us, and as long as we're ready to grow, and 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 really, to be honest, it could really be something that we could really get together and 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 go after somebody. They're talking about maybe going after somebody like an A&E and a Sears, where we could actually really compete with somebody like that. With the if we were to combine our forces, we could really go out there and be one of the biggest as a group, be one of the largest appliance repair businesses uh, in the nation. And they're very serious about it. And we had some talks with two or three people, and 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 some people, like I say, I'll go more in depth once we do our town hall, and I might even bring them in to let them talk. Um, and so with that, so with that, we will have the front end office. We have the front end people out there, and they would actually come in and not only have show us get the they will have the back end for us, but they would also come in and allow show us how to actually for you all who are actually new into the game, show you all how to actually train, uh, how to actually go out and hire. They will actually do programs to teach us how to actually properly train and bring people in the proper ways and stuff. They will put all that together for us, um, so that we could do that and hire people the proper way, train people the proper way, how to put together an actual proper funnel of bringing in technicians and stuff. Like I said, it's getting to the point where we'll be able to. We got business owners now. Now we need to grow people businesses, and we need to grow. And like they say, take those businesses and grow them huge, where they don't, where I don't want to say too much, grow them huge, but we're all in it together. A lot of the other places that you find where they have like where you can buy into appliance repair stuff. Everybody's pretty much on their own. Everybody's fighting each other, um, versus versus like a McDonald's or Wendy's, where they say, okay, if you don't have enough people in that area, you don't set back up. This is that person area, and you what you call you grow that person to make sure that they're good, and it get to a point where that person is overgrown or whatever. Then you split the area. You split north. You don't come down below here. I don't go up below there. So you start to do that and teaching people how to actually have real. real businesses. I never had a business with 20, 30 technicians, and hired 100 people and stuff. Um, so this right here will actually allow us to have those businesses. You know, everybody say, well, the business y'all have don't only 2 or 3 people. That's all I ever known how to do. But these people will be able to come in and show us how to actually get above those and have 100 people, 200 people working for you. And with that, that changed the whole. Not only that, instead of you changing your family situation, now that changes a whole community situation. That would change your whole community situation. And you all know it's enough work out there for us to do it. Enough work out there for us to do it. I was talking to a young guy earlier today in my ice cream parlor, and he has a service company, and you know, just one division do 10,000 a day. So just think, and it, just one division. You got 3 or 4 different divisions rolling in there. You got one division doing $10,000 per day, and you don't have to be there. Um, uh, you're just managing the business part of it, and you're actually you have people there to you own the business, and you're able to step away, um, and you have other people there running your business for you, and then we get to the point where our kids can go to school for marketing and finance. We can get the accountants. We can now we can now do all those things we said we were going to do in the past. And we also we want I heard a lot of people saying they want to get people into I guess writing code and stuff like that. Now we can legitimately say I want to send my kid for computer science, and he come back and he start writing code for the front end and back end of what we got going on. So all right, all right. I'll read a little bit more than I'm gone. They networking. Number one rule: never lose money. 89 Dr. Funk. The paperwork is a trip. Yeah, that paperwork can drive me crazy. Oh, hey, what's up, Wild William? All right, when you gonna do the R600 class? I haven't moved to R600. I'll be honest with you. I'm phasing out of getting out of. I got a video on the YouTube channel when we went to Ashley's and they done the R600. But I'm phasing out of doing the seal system. I think I actually went up on my price. I was charging 850. I got my daughter's school I got my daughter's school paid for, college first year paid for. I went up on the price. For me to do seal system is $1,500. They want me to go out there change the compressor. I'm charging $1,500. And because I don't want to go out there and do it. So I don't think I'm going to get into the R600. Okay, there you go, Lamar Martin. All right, there you go. Thanks for buying them, man. I appreciate it. How much are they offering these services for? Uh, what services? What we're talking about? Um, this right here is not so much we paying. We're collaborating. We're doing a joint venture. When you got that's another thing too. When you're doing like what we're doing now, you come together and you do a joint venture. You collaborate. Um, we got the we got the front line people out there. We got the businesses and the technicians, which is right now the hardest thing to get is the technician. So we got that. They got the back end covered, and they see that this place right here is a wild wild west, and nobody's out here really trying to do real business out here. And they look and say, hey, we can come in. If you all willing to go out there and be the front line for us, we'll be in the back line for you, and we can all profit and make money off of this thing together. So that's what they're looking at. It ain't gonna be something I'm gonna charge you. It'll be something that we all everybody would put money in to buy into making this thing come together. Don't let the LGs and the 600s are horrible. Okay. Uh, Gerard, what's wrong with the seal system? Ain't nothing wrong with the seal system. I just don't like to go out there anymore. I tell you, man, I made a lot of money doing these seal systems. I've made a lot of money. And just the fact that right now I got it. Matter of fact, tomorrow the guys are gonna come and they get ready to get started on those buildings. So I got two buildings here I need to look at. Um, uh, I'm in the process of getting ready to get my retirement. And I just don't want to. I just don't want to be back in the truck right now. I want to be what I'm doing right now. Uh, and I don't want to be back in the truck. So for me to go back and do a sales system, I just doubled my price. I just told them if they want me to do them, it'd be $1,500 for me to go change the compressor or anything. If they pay that, I guess I'll do that for a while. And if I get tired of it, I just tell them, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. But no, there's nothing wrong. It's just the fact that for me, at this point in time, I need more time than I need money. Um, Not that I'm as huge. I'm not flush with cash and got a bunch of money and stuff. But I value the time right now that more than I value the money. I got enough money to actually cash flow coming in from all my stuff to support me, my family now. I need the time to actually do stuff like talking to these guys and figuring this stuff out. So if instead of me going out there paying $1,500, get $1,500 change this compressor, I'd much rather spend 6 hours with these guys hashing out how we can make come out here and make 30, 40, $50 million a year. Doing this. So I need the time to actually work with them to do that more so than I need the $1,500. So that's what I'm saying. I need more time to do this and figure this stuff out than go out here chasing $1,500. Thinking long term instead of short. Terry, I'm not looking to hire 100 people. That would be a nightmare for me. All I need is six, and that's a seven-figure business under my current business. Yeah, it is. It takes about six. I think we worked it out. It takes about six technicians to do that. Yep. Yeah. So and see, that's the thing too that we had talked about with the guy. Is some people don't look to some people don't want to have 100 people working for me. I don't want to have three people working for me right now. But but we do have some extraordinary people that can do this, and they have the ability to hire 300 or 400 people, and so those people would go out and make those runs and do that, and other people would still if they didn't want to take on that, they would take on what they can and for their market share and be okay. But because everybody owns a piece of everything, you still make money off of that. So you might not be the one who want to take this huge company and go out here and run with 300 or 400 people, but because you're a part owner on it and you invested in, you still get dividends and money from that. How many techs for eight figures? I don't know. I ain't worked those numbers. I never, and what they're talking about is seven figures per year. I don't know. I never worked those numbers. Uh, I can't even give a rough estimate because I've never done it. If I told you something, it'd be totally wrong. Somebody, if you're in appliance repair, come over to the Ashby's. Come to the Ashby's they're having in Tampa this year, and go to the business section. There's a lot of companies in there to make eight figures or more. A lot of them in there to make eight figures or more. So if you get in there with them, they can tell you um, um, how to do it. And if that's your desire to get in and become an eight figure business, where you go to Ashley's and you tell them you join USA and they put you in a peer group and you tell them I want to get to eight figures. Um, so then from there, they say, okay, we're gonna get you in a peer group and get you on a track to get you there. And you have people who are doing eight figures. They take you through the steps of building you up where you can get eight figures. So you get mentors around there to do it. You're not gonna be able to figure that stuff out by yourself. You gotta have some mentors. because I tell my wife and them this all the time. We realize with this thing we're doing with the thing that we've done with our group, where we came together and we started investing money and buying property and stuff like that. We learned quick. There's so much stuff that is for the because we don't have any mentors that that mentor us. We don't even know what questions we need to even ask. So they'd be like, "Why y'all didn't do it?" We didn't know anything about it. That stuff we didn't even know it existed. So we don't even know if we go to somebody, we don't even know what questions to even ask when we go there. And a lot of times people automatically assume that you already know the stuff that you're in. And there's so much stuff that you just don't know. And then it starts getting because we're gonna be doing something in different states. Different states are different. Different municipalities. Is one Chicago is totally different than Illinois. Chicago County and Chicago City is totally different. So you got to have somebody who experienced and doing stuff on a nationwide level to be able to cover all those bases. Now, once we get in there and we get the exposure, now we know it. It's a lot easier to go and teach that to the next generation. But right now, we don't even know what we don't even know. I don't know how to do it. So we have to bring people in who knows how to do this type of stuff, who's willing to pair up with you to get you on to get to a certain level. And so that's what we have to do. We have to get with somebody who has done it to get us to a certain level. Um, and like I say, with a joint venture, you always have a place where you can get off the train. So okay, once we hit here, we'll sit down and renegotiate and decide if we want to get on stay on the train for to the next stop, or we get off here and move on. So same thing with them. Terry Electric, about 100 should do about 8 figures. Okay, easy. Okay. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And like I talking to one of the guys that own a couple of restaurants, own one really restaurant. I'm fixing some stuff for him. Matter of fact, I might be putting my ice cream in his restaurant. But we fixing some stuff for him, and I think this is a small restaurant. I think his restaurant he's doing like maybe 100 some thousand a month just out of that restaurant. All right. Um, Terry the electrician. I can do 1.1 million with 6 guys based on them turning just 4,500 a day, 10 times, and that would be 60 guys doing 45,000 a day. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I never worked it, and I know a lot of stuff starts to change too. Once you hit that $1 million mark, they say the $1 million is where most businesses go because you all your expenses you're at the low end of making a lot of money. But you have to have you still clear all the expenses from somebody who's making a whole lot of money. So a lot of times you have to push past that. And they say that six man. I know they used to say that back in the day. You either had to be small, you had to stay small, three or less. I think it was five or less back then, five or less, or you had to go big and have 20 or more. Because what happened once you hit that $1 million mark, everything changed. As far as your tax bracket, your insurance, all that changed, and you got to be paying a huge amount of expenses, just like if you were making 20 or 30 million, and you only making $1 million, so you getting slammed. All your expenses now kind of like double or triple. So they used to say then you had to jump up because that was Death Valley. They used to say that was like Death Valley. I think five and nine was Death Valley. You didn't want to be there. You had to keep going. So, but I never got over into that. Um, and we have people who are very capable of doing it. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And I'm getting ready to get out of here. Can't wait to see the people tomorrow morning. All right, bye.